Hello, Mr. Singh. How are you? Hello, Mr. Ritesh Singh. How are you, sir? Maybe you should turn on your mic, sir, because we cannot hear you.
Oh, I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Great to hear from you. Could you also please turn on your camera because it's actually a very mandatory part of our classes to have camera and microphones turned on all the times.
I'm in the crowded place, so I cannot turn on the camera right now.
Okay, but can you interact proactively throughout the class?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, can you also participate in the rigorous exercises that we are going to participate in?
Okay, okay, I will try to do complete that task.
Okay, okay. But before we move on to that, could you please introduce yourself? Who are you? Why
Uh,
have you joined SpeakMandu? A few questions to help you
to
navigate.
improve my language speaking.
Okay, so essentially, what you do possess is that you have a good vocabulary to begin with, but when you are in the middle of a conversation,
So yes,
when you're in a flow state of speaking, the
Mm.
correct words that you already know, they kind of disappear from your
Yes, yes,
conscious, right?
yeah.
That's one of the problems. What else? Do you feel confident when you're using this language?
No, I think I'm confident, but at some point I feel like that I cannot speak, or I what do I mean to express to my what do we call that? Means I cannot
Yes, I
continue my
understand.
conversation with the.
All right. Do you feel like you want to get better at conversational communication, or do you want
No,
to get better at? Yeah.
I really like to express my feeling well. What I mean like I want to conversation is also important part because in our daily life we have to express our feeling with the right point.
Yeah. So access to your pre-existing vocabulary and conversational fluency is what you want to build.
Yes.
Conversational fluency, the special thing about conversational fluency is that Miss Sanu, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Just because I'm interacting with Mr. Singh does not mean that you don't pay attention. There's always something to learn. We discussed about it in our first class, right?
I'm listening.
Yes. Please try to observe us. Okay. Instead of just passively listening, please try to observe Mr. Singh. Please try to observe how I'm responding to his questions. Okay. Now, coming back to Mr. Singh. So you want conversational fluency. The special part about conversational fluency is that you need to be able to be extremely impulsive.
Okay. Like how?
Yeah, because anytime you're using your first language, which could be Nepali, most probably it's
Yes.
Nepali,
Yeah. Yes.
you get to express yourself very impulsively. Something happens, you can say "Aya," and then you can rant when you want. Okay, you can you can express your anger when you want, right? You can express your sadness when you want. So the thing about your first language is that it's very easy to express your emotions in a very impulsive manner. Could you please turn off your background noise, sir? There's a bit of
Yeah,
background
I
noise.
already, yes, I told you that I'm in a crowded place, because I
Yeah,
cannot.
so you can just turn on your mic whenever you're speaking, and when you're not
Oh,
speaking, you
okay.
just turn it off. Yeah. So it requires you already possess a degree of impulsiveness when you're using Nepali language. But the same impulsiveness cannot be brought forward when you're using the English language because there's a barrier that's kind of stopping you, isn't it?
Yeah, I got that. That's why I want to improve my English. I cannot continue my speaking English as I speak Nepali. I can go with the flow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're on
but
the same
while
foundation.
speaking, yes, while speaking English, I need to pause. Like right now, also, when I have conversation with you, I cannot speak properly.
Yeah.
Means I am pausing.
Yeah, you're pausing. You're pausing a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
You blank
yes,
out and then you're using
yes.
ahs and ums, right? And it's coming in the way of your clear communication. I can see that. Do you read?
not in a regular basis, but sometime I report when I want to report mail.
Okay. Okay,
No,
so you're not a
I
reader.
do.
Okay, okay, okay.
I do not read books or the just official tasks just while reading mail or sending mail at that time only. Otherwise, I basically don't use reading as well.
Okay. So, and do you listen to podcasts?
Right now, I am not well. I am busy at work.
Okay. Why did I ask you these questions? You have to answer them.
Uh, that's why you get how much I often read or get used to my English language, so you can absorb me and provide me the guidance according to my
Yes, exactly.
need.
What I'm trying to understand is the kind of exposure that you're getting on a regular basis. Do you use English as your primary language in your workplace?
No, no, I don't. I usually use Nepali because everyone use
Uses
Nepali
Nepali.
language in the
Yeah.
workplace.
Yeah. Okay, understood. So, one thing about learning English is Miss Sanu and Mr. Singh, and also Miss Yadav, if you can hear us, is that three things have to be there. Okay, three things have to be present. The first one is input, the second is processing, the third one is output. You need to have one or the other kind of input in this language. That could be in the form of reading, could be in the form of listening to podcasts, could be in the form of spending time in an environment where everybody's speaking in English. Okay? That's the first kind of input. Second part of the process is processing that language in your mind. Do you think in English? Miss Anu, do you think in English?
If I need, then I'll. I think not
Okay.
every time.
Not that frequently, but
Yeah.
sometimes you happen to think in English. Mr. Singh, do you think in English?
No, I really don't think in
You
English.
don't. So the second part of the process is also absent. Input is not there, process is not there. Now the question is, how often do you speak in English? Do you put yourself in a position where you have to speak in this language?
No, no, I have to put in that situation because I regularly, I'm a market based background. I have to deal with the local parties while I have to use a local language because
Yes.
everyone are not frequently in speaking English. So I have to
Yeah.
deal in my primary language.
Yeah. Which city do you come from, sir?
I am from Kathmandu.
You're working in Kathmandu?
Yes, I'm working at Kathmandu.
Mr. Boston, it's so good to see you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
Good
all
evening.
friends.
How are you?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. Little bit suffering from running nose and you know,
Yeah.
like
Are the
little
symptoms
bit fever.
improving?
Not that much. What about you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm fine today.
Okay, nice, nice, nice.
Okay, so wishing you a speedy recovery. Now let's come back to Mr. Singh. So, because of these constraints, you're not even able to use English when you want to, because your environment does not allow you to, because of the people that you deal with on a regular basis, they don't use English, they don't want to use English. So, what we're looking at is these three things: input, process, output. All of these three things are absent. If all of these three things are absent, then how will your environment ever help you to become a better speaker? Is a question.
That's why I'm at your class, to
Right, right,
improve
right.
my.
Right. And now it's my responsibility to take care of each of these three things. The first is regarding input. Okay. You are spending time in an environment where we're all using English as our primary language. Okay.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Yes.
process. What I am going to present is loads and loads of exercises throughout weeks, throughout months, in which you'll have to think a lot. Okay. I'll make you think really hard. Miss Anu, I'll make you think really hard. But when it comes to expressing it, you might feel discomfort. So you can also use text as a medium. That's one good way to do it. But our exercises are going to comprise a lot of time for thinking. And we're going to be very competitive. Okay. For example, if I give a paraphrasing exercise, then we're going to have who raises their hand first. There's a little button that you can click that helps you raise your hand. I'll show you. This raise hand feature is there in Google Meet. You can use this, and we're going to have a very competitive atmosphere in which I'll be asking questions, and the one that raises the hands first is going to get to answer the question. Okay, that's going to take care of the processing part. And when you do actually answer the question, you will be using English as your language. So output part is also taken care of. That's why the sessions are going to be almost 1 hour long on a regular basis, and we're going to have a maximum of 8 to 9 participants, I believe. Okay, so let's get started with our exercises. Give me 1 second.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Sure, sir.
Today I'll be just an audience for a time because I'm here at I'm in South District. All over the day I travel by bike. So today earlier I had informed that I would not be able to join the class, but somehow just I opened my mobile and there was a link, so that's why I clicked.
No worries.
What is happening in the class just to check it out. So please you go with Miss Teresa and Mr. Ritesh. I'll be just observer for today. I'm extremely sorry for that.
No problem. Absolutely no problem, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Just give me 1 second. I will get. I'll share my screen, okay? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you see the image properly? Can you guys see the image?
Yes.
Okay. The first question that I want Mr. Singh and Miss Sanu and also Mr. Basnet and also Miss Yadav, if you can, okay, to answer is that what is the most ironical thing in this image? But before that, what is the meaning of ironical? Who knows? Please raise your hand.
Contrary things.
Yes, something that contradicts itself. Something that contradicts itself. So, where's the irony in this picture?
The middle the boy who is in the middle, he is using mobile, and there is the inverter as well, but the candle is also there in 4 places. So
Yes.
that is ironic.
Which one? There is nothing came in this group.
No. I mean the Google Meet chat itself.
Okay.
In call messages. Yeah. No, sir. I'm not sharing my screen anymore. I can send it to the group as well if you want. I'll send it. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Give me 1 second.
The sentences without it gone.
I didn't quite get you, sir.
Yeah. Now the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, now it's in the WhatsApp group. You can check. So, Miss Sanu, please read out the first line.
Okay. The woman came into the cafe every Thursday at exactly 4:30 a.m.
The first line only. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, you are going to get reading assignments. I will send you paragraph like these, and I'll expect that you send voice messages in the group. Okay, the assignments are going to be in the group. For Mr. Basnit, I'm going to expect something different. I want your narration of the story, a different version of the story. Okay, you'll have to paraphrase. You'll have to paraphrase
Is this
your.
my assignment, sir?
This is going to no. I'll send you a different story for your assignment. This is going to be our classwork. We still have a lot of time left. So, Miss Anu, what is a different way of saying the same thing which has been said in the first line? Please say that differently.
This is another way.
Yeah.
One old man came to the cafe and he always came at 3 a.m. 3 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Good try. Mr. Basnet, let's hear from you. What would be a different version of the same line?
There is an old man who comes. There is an old man who comes to the cafe on Sunday at exactly 4:30 p.m. Little different, but that's not different.
Yeah, it's just slightly different. You can structurally alter it. You can like significantly change this. Give it another try.
There is an old man who comes into the cafe.
That you make. I'm like, ma'am, how do you freeze it? You made a mistake. Do you think you made a mistake? I'm not going to be doing that. Okay. But Mr. Basnet, I'll be doing that for you. Alright. So grammatical errors are not allowed for you. However, for Miss Sanu, no matter what amount of grammatical errors you make, everything is allowed. First, I need you to be at a certain level of fluency, to be at a certain level of confidence. If you have that confidence once, then we'll work on your grammar as well. Alright. That's why I won't be interrupting you. But this I said after interrupting you, so please carry on. Yeah, please carry on. Please carry on. What did you understand? And please don't read it out.
What I understand is there is one girl working that one that cafe and she knows her she knows every people's behavior when they get angry, when they get happy. She knows everything, and then one businessman that he always came and he always bringing complaining about things and like this.
Alright. Now, Mr.
Sorry,
Basant,
what?
that's factually correct. Grammatically, totally messed up. But it's fine. Okay. Now, Mr. Vasant, what I want you to do when me and Miss Sanu are having a conversation is that I want you to find the grammatical errors. Okay, so there's mental work. Mental work has to keep happening all the time. As I was talking to Mr. Singh 40 minutes ago, I was explaining to him three different aspects of learning a language: input, process, output, exactly the way a computer functions, right? Input means if you listen to audiobooks or podcasts, or if you live in an environment where everybody is speaking in English, you are getting a vast amount of information as the form of input. Okay? Second is processing. If you think in English, you're processing that language, which is going to make your fluency even more stronger. Okay? And the last one is output. If you speak in English, if you have all these three things, listening, speaking, and also thinking in English, it is inevitable that you're going to get better and better as time passes. Okay? So when me and Miss Sanu are having a conversation, input is happening. Output is not happening from your end, right? But processing can happen. So input and process, these two things, if they happen, they'll make the best utilization of your time. Now since she is gone, I actually wanted to explain the assignment. But okay, since the assignment for you, yeah, welcome
There is
back.
no problem.
Okay, no worries, no worries. You understood, right? The input process output thing. We had this discussion with Mr. Singh as well. You were present, right? So I was explaining the same thing. Regarding the assignment, I want to show you a little demonstration of how I expect you to read, okay? The old man came into the cafe every Thursday at exactly 4:30 p.m. and he always ordered the same thing. One black coffee, no sugar, no cream. He sat by the window, opened a worn leather notebook, and stayed for exactly an hour. Nobody knew much about him. The regulars called him Mr. Gray because his hair, coat, and expression all seemed to belong to the same color. This is how expressive I want you to be. When you're reading out, it should not feel like you're reading out, it should feel like you're talking. Okay. So I'm going to send you a story. Okay, it's going to be 1 page long, nothing much, nothing fancy. It's going to be 1 page long. I expect you to send me a voiceover of the story as passionately as possible with the most amount of expression that you can conjure. Also, Mr. Basnet, if you would like to take it one step forward, because it's not going to be more than 2.5 minutes.